you know, I've been very happy with the acquisitions we've made over the last month, the way they've been racing. I always like to talk about that immediate impact, and many of them have made just that. Now, some of our horses are getting a little bit older. We will be turning some of them over and bringing newer horses in this fall also. We have a lot of 2-year-olds that are going to be coming back racing at 3, but when we talk about our aged horses, our race horses, it does start with Brace for Landing. He raced great the other day, completely dominant in that class. Unfortunately, we only have one more win in there, and then he has to find somewhere else to race. But I was thoroughly pleased with the way he did his work in Scioto, and I expect it will translate well to Dayton. What happens after he accumulates that next win, I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Save America was tremendous, has been tremendous since purchasing him. Both him and Rock Shining Star have had a great month. Man, I would have loved to see what he would have done had he drawn the inside of the Gold Cup, because he looked very, very good the other day. First over, 48-2. Just got picked off, finished second to a very nice horse. Subsequently, that horse, Chase H. Hanover, who's 6, was sold for $155,000 the other day on Gate. That's the horse that ran down Save America at the wire. Spitfire Overseas qualified the other day in 58 apiece. He'll come back with one more qualifier, as his first start has to be in the Open also. So Stacy and Brett will come back likely with I'm assuming a strong qualifier next week. We'll see. Tactical Mounds racing for $250,000 tonight at Dayton. As you can probably hear the rain on our window here, it's pouring rain, and has been pouring rain all day long, so the track conditions not favorable for racing tonight. We'll see how they affect the 8-hole. Texon Soprano qualified the other day. He's ready to go now and looking good. All gas, no brakes. Couldn't ask him to be much sharper than he's been of late. He was awesome. 4 in a row for him, looking to build on that. We did give him a week off. The optional 50 didn't fill, and I was not moving him up in class. I think that's a great spot. Don't poke the bear. We got a good thing going in that class, and that's where I'd like to keep him. Greatest Ending trained today in Southern Ohio. I told Stacy, I said, you know, I would just train him a number of medium to slow miles, and then when he feels good and feels strong, put him in the bike, go a mile and 2.2, and assess him after that. I don't think he's going to need a ton of training, nor do I think he'd like a ton of training, but we'll see how it plays out for our boy Greatest Ending over the next month, I would say. JK Victory, a bit of an anomaly here. He had a great 2023. 2024 started okay in Indiana, but then he just had lost the consistency that he'd been known for the most part in Indiana. What does that look like? Does that mean we move him? Does that mean that we just bite our lip and wait? I think somewhere in between is what we're going to find with this guy. I don't think there's any rush. He's not lame or anything like that. We don't have to get rid of him. But I am watching. I'm going to be watching very, very closely. Looks like money. Third last week was good. Now he's up in the Open. James picked over him to drive the Amigo horse. We'll see how that plays out on Monday evening. Neptune, a little sick this week. Him and Troisa, Daniel's horse, that both of them came from Australia. Is not that shocking. They came from another hemisphere. So have them on mild broad-span antibiotics and just let them get over it. We'll, if they get over it quickly, hopefully they do, continue to jog them light to medium, and then we will likely train them next Saturday and assess them and see how they seem after that. Rock Shining Star was awesome the other night. 2 weeks ago, parked the whole way, still was going to win in 54 and got his wheel hooked. Third, placed second, and then come back the other day with another 8-hole start. This one, a winning one in 52 and a piece. Series Dragon, we couldn't get him in this week, so I moved him. Couldn't get into Meadows? Fine, no problem. I'm not waiting any longer. Moved him to Southern Ohio. He get in a class. I didn't want him in the 4,500 class, but they wouldn't let him drop anymore because he showed that 25 claimer. They wouldn't let him drop right down to the bottom. They made him go in the numbers of 4,500. Not what I wanted, but beggars can't be choosers. We didn't get a start in the Meadows. We had to get what we can get. 3-point Blue Chip, very, very good the other day. I was really, really impressed with 3-point Blue Chip. Not very often you can ask him to race on the front end. He has to be on his game when he's racing on the front end, and he certainly was the other day. A winner in 155, but dispatching pretty decent horses there. Yo Mister was good last week, finishing 5th in with or fourth or fifth in with Looks Like Money. He's down a little bit this week, so I'm hoping for a better result from him. Chevron's Bypass. This is a first-time starter for us this week. We had just bought her. I think she'll be a pretty decent filly for us, especially for what we paid for her. She looks like she's going to fit in with us. We'll see how she races tonight at Northfield Park. Let's not hit anybody first. Yeah, right there. Stay Close was exceptionally good the other day. He usually is. When he gets in where he's supposed to, probably that win should have been seen last week with Ronnie. I'm not really sure what happened with what happened in respect to that race. I think I fell in here. I'm not really sure what happened in respect to that race, but I expect him to win the other day, and he jogged. Earplugs in, run off. Delicious Stone had to have been an entrapment fixed. He's back jogging light now. He should be ready to rock sooner than later. And then Patrick the Piranha comes back in next week. Short break. We had 10 days in Delaware, 10 days that he was going to be off. Why not just give him another 20 and bring him back? And that's exactly what we did. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to talk to you all very soon. You're updated now with your race horses. I'm going to get a bite to eat with Amy, watch Gaslight Hall race, and go from there. So with that, have a great rest of your day. I know it's raining. It's pouring. It's seemingly everywhere. If it's not raining where you are, congratulations. If it is raining, maybe stay home. Watch the horses race all weekend and take the day off. So take care. I'll talk to you soon.